Hey guys, so it's been a while again. I'm sorry. Life's been busy, but I do have a free weekend. It is Saturday, June 22nd right now. It's almost 7 o'clock. I was gonna write this weekend because I was on a roll yesterday. I got about, oh my gosh, I got like 3,000 words or something just yesterday alone. And I'm progressing on my story really well. I have just over 14,000 words. I think it's like 14,100 and something. So I'm doing pretty good. And I'm really proud of how it's coming. And I'm at the point where I can use more and more of my old first draft. So that's good. But I got the urge to reread the ACOTAR series again. So I bought the first 2 books. And that's what I've been doing. So I didn't even spend a day outside, and I really should have. I'm really regretting it because yesterday I worked like a 10-hour day, 9 hours. And today I should have spent outside because these have been the first 2 beautiful days in like a month. It's been raining like crazy here. Ooh, the sun is bright. I'm trying not to like have my face be whited out by the light. But everything's flooded in Ohio. Like basements are flooding. There's like nature-made ponds now in people's front yards. Like we haven't even been able to cut the grass. It's terrible. Like there's record-breaking floods. Like I'm talking like 2-3 feet of water on the roads. It's bad. But anyways, I sat on my couch most of the day and read A Court of Mist and Fury. Got real lost in it because I sat down and when I finally looked at the clock, I was like, oh, shit. But, I mean, I did go outside today. My husband was working security at a car show. Well, not security, he's a police officer, whatever. But he was working today, and the town he works for had a car show on their main street. I don't know, whatever's Main Street in the town he works at. It's probably Main Street. So my mom and I went to see him for a minute and see all the cars. So we did get outside. It was really hot out in the sun, which is wonderful because I prefer the heat. I am very much a summer baby. I love it. But oh gosh, I only have like 100 pages left of A Court of Mist and Fury, and I think I've burned myself out a little bit of reading for today. I started to do the cleaning that I meant to do earlier this morning. I'm almost done with the dishes. I cleaned the bathroom. I'm gonna dust this this is not a bedroom. I'm gonna dust this living room, and then I'm gonna sweep. So today I might not write, but I do have some notes from my critique partner Bree, and then this other woman who I have clicked with. She's amazing. We're both writing early medieval historical fictions. So it's really, really amazing to find another writer who loves the same time period you do when you're a historical fiction writer. And mine's more fantasy, but I do have elements from history. So I base it in history. So it's, oh gosh, it's so amazing. We've been like exchanging stories back and forth and notes and just talking and like geeking out. There's not a lot of people who love history like I do. I mean, there is, but it's so nice to like find someone who gets excited about history like I do. Like I talk to Tim about it all the time, and he lets me talk about it because he gets cute and he's like, I love seeing you talk when you get passionate, but whatever. But I don't want to say I know more about history than he does because he does know a lot too, but he's not a nerd for it like I am. So it's nice to have someone who has the same like level of intense passion that you do, same level of intensity there. So we've been clicking. She's wonderful. She also lives in Scotland, I believe, which is so amazing. I'm jealous. I want to live in Scotland or Ireland or England. Anywhere in the UK, I will be more than happy with. But I'll leave you off here. And if I get some writing done tonight, I'll update/film it or whatever I want to feel like doing for it. And I will check in. I just said that. I'll check in with you guys later. Bye. So it is now 10 to 9, and I am finally sitting down to write, mostly because I finished my book. I have some notes to go over for my critique partner that she left, because the scenes that I was working on yesterday, I had to summarize some of the endings and some of like the middles of them because I couldn't quite get the right words. And she's really good at helping me find the right words and what I'm trying to say, but I can't say it. That makes sense. I don't know. Hopefully it does. But my current count completely is 14,212 words, and I'm at 29 pages in Google Doc. So that's fantastic. I'm almost done with chapter 3. I should be moving on to chapter 4, and the action is going to start happening. Like the big main inciting incidents in the beginning are starting to happen, and I am so excited to get through it. And I'm gonna write while these two mess with me in the background, so. Nerd. Okay, let's get writing. Sunday, the 23rd. I'm outside, as you can hear. Everyone's working on their yards because it's finally dry enough to work on the yards. As you can probably see, our yard is very well grown. We've had to, words are lost. We've had to get parts for the tractor because the belt broke. So Tim's gonna work on that later. You don't care about that. What you do care about is my writing update. As you will see from this morning, or not this morning, as you will see from the clip probably right before this, I got some writing done this morning. I spent the whole morning out here on the porch. It was amazing. I woke up a little later than what I wanted to, about 9:30, but that's okay. I got a good hour and a half of writing done. I looked through my critique partner's notes and fixed some things that didn't quite make sense. Because, like I've said before, I have to make things make sense before I move on, so I'm not confused later. I hope you can hear me over the weed whackers and the lawnmowers. I'm sorry. My house is clean. I got a lot of cleaning done. I vacuumed, swept, dusted, did the dishes, laundry's going. I even did a nice yoga routine. My hips and legs feel so much better. The dog is hanging out here with me this year. A doe puppy. And I'm gonna relax for another minute or so, about an hour, because I just spent the last couple of hours cleaning and all that stuff. I still have to go to the grocery store and all that stuff. And then I want to get some more cleaning done because I think I mentioned yesterday that I don't have free weekends after this. So I'm just kind of enjoying the day. I want to make sure I have some times to relax because I'm not going to get this for another like 3 months. Right? June, July, August. Yeah, about 2.5 months. But anyways, I'm going to get some more writing done. I'm progressing really well, and I'm very excited about that. I'm hoping this momentum stays for a while, and I will check back in with you guys when I have another update. Bye. Oh, so I had to come back inside, sadly. Not because it's not a beautiful day or anything. The neighbors weed whacking didn't even bother me, but the sun is shining so bright on my table on the porch that I could not see the computer screen, and the reflection from like the silver on my laptop was just, I should have had like tin foil, and it was terrible. So I did start a paragraph. My critique partner helped me with some ideas for a scene that I just kind of summarized that I knew needed to happen in the, right now I'm calling it the infirmary. I do not believe that's entirely period accurate. In fact, I don't think that's accurate at all. But right now that's what I'm calling it. I might call it like the healing ward. I don't know. What I have in mind didn't quite exist back then, but because it's a fantasy world, and because my Camelot is going to be more advanced for its time, I have to, not that I have to, how am I trying to explain this? So basically Camelot is ahead of its time in my world. So like there's history and then there's fantasy and it's all mixed together. But I don't want to use ridiculously blatant modern words. I want to try to make things as accurate as possible. So I'll probably find a different word for it, but what I have in mind is very modern, but it needs to be there. Camelot needs to be a little modern and advanced. So I have to like mix in fantasy and accuracy. Thankfully, I have two amazing critique partners now. One is a nurse with a medical degree and a medical history degree, so she knows all kinds of historical, medical, everything, and then the other is just a big history buff like me. So between both of them, I can figure out what I want to do with it. So it's now Monday, and I forgot to update you guys last night. I'm sorry, but I have a big update for you today. So I got a lot of writing done yesterday, and my critique partner gave me amazing notes. And then I woke up this morning from a really cute dream that could potentially be a romance. And I don't do romance, but the idea is really cute. And I don't know where it came from because it's a completely modern story. And yesterday I was completely involved in 6th century Camelot, and here comes this modern day, cute, romantic story, and it's not even really original, but like I really wanted to write it down, so I did. So I wrote down this flash fiction about this single mom whose kid wanders off, gets lost. He's like 4, because kids do that, and she ends up falling throughout this process for one of the police officers that helps find him. So, and of course, you know, she doesn't start to fall till afterwards and stuff, but I wrote down a bunch of snippets, and it came out to like 1,500 and some words, and I really like it. It's really cute. I still don't know where it came from, because I don't know, but I also started to write out this wonderful scene that I'm going to be so excited about in my book. It starts off as there's a how do I want to say this without giving too much away? So a couple of the characters have a heart-to-heart, and then it turns into a sassy sparring lesson or session, whatever you want to call it. And it's going to be great, and there's going to be insults and clapbacks, and I'm so excited because everyone is just so sassy. And I love writing these characters, you guys. It's so much fun. My plans for today kind of got rained on, literally. I was going to mow the lawn and do some laundry, but it's storming outside, so I'm just going to do some laundry, and I have some free time to write. So I'm probably going to finish up that scene, and yeah, and I might finish up this vlog here. So I'm going to wash off my makeup because I've been wearing it since like 7 o'clock this morning, and it's now like 7:30. and it's starting to feel yucky. And I'm going to heat up dinner for Tim because he's on his way home. Then I'm going to do laundry. And then once laundry is done and I finish packing, I'm going to sit down and write. So I might have another update with you guys. I might not. Who knows? But if I don't have an update for you, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know down below if you guys ever written out one of your dreams and you've loved it and thought it was really cute and you've ended up keeping it. Did it turn into a book, a short story? Tell me about it. So I hope you guys have an amazing week, and I will see you guys in my next video.